To those that seem skeptical about my boat and me owning my boat, first of all, I'm not going to show all the pertinent information on the title to my boat so someone could forge a title and try to steal my boat. Homie ain't playing that. Because if you got all my numbers, you got all my info, like the length and everything else, and took a picture of that title, you could forge the title in about 3 seconds with all the pertinent information showing, and then I lose my boat, or I got to go to a court, or I got to fight it, so on and so forth. So no, I'm not going to show you all the pertinent information on my title. Second of all, yes, I was at dock. I'm checking through hull fittings. I've got to make sure all my through hull fittings are not leaking, will not leak, get replaced before I go out into the Gulf. You go out into the Gulf and you get a through hull fitting that starts leaking, you go to the bottom of the Gulf. Third of all, this boat don't have a wheel, it has a tiller. A tiller means it's a handheld rudder with a stick on it that you use when you are out at sail. It does have a 6-horse Evinrude, however. The Evinrude is only used to come into dock. It ain't used to just go running around for whatever the reason. The reason is gas ain't cheap no more, and I ain't gonna sit there and just fucking put gas to a motor when I gotta sail. Fourth of all, I am checking also my sails, and one of my sails had to be, which was the Genoa, had to be patched. That's some of the things you got to deal with when you're freaking buying a used boat. By the way, that patching it's cost me $500. When are you going to raise that type of money? You ain't. You sit there and fucking but you just don't even know about what it takes to actually get out and sail. You can't just grab a boat and run with it. You got to check everything over. You got to make sure you got a working compass. You got to make sure you got depth finder working properly. I mean, all sorts of shit before you even try to attempt. Then I got to hook up the solar power because the solar power wasn't hooked up, so I got to rehook it. So on and so forth. But that just shows you how little you know about boating. That shows you how little you know about anything. To those people who doubted me in my chat. So I'm not even going to dignify my response with your name for the simple fact you're not worth me dignifying my response with your name. And giving you credence. So I'm going to sit here and just do this video and let people know there's a lot to do before you can even set out. I ain't even had this boat, 4 days? 5 days now, I guess. Let's see here. I got here, 4 days now. I'm going on my 4th day of owning this boat. I just bought a kayak that's a OT sport cruiser, which if you know what that means, that's an old town sports cruiser. You could buy one brand new for $800. I wound up getting mine for $5. So because it was used. So yeah, you're right. I wouldn't. And on the when it comes to the other paperwork, you're right. I'm not going to show on the bill of sale that man's address or my address or my or all my information or all his information. So Go be a moron and try to be a moron somewhere else. This is all I could say. Because you just got proven how stupid, how ignorant, how dumb you were when it comes to boating and everything else. It's mind-boggling and mind-blowing. So go play, go have fun, and leave me the fuck alone. And let me enjoy my life.